Moto Chisha. I identify as black.
My name is Swangile Tipiri. I identify as black.
Rumbanin Ndlovu, the best word I can use is caramel.
Lorenzo Claxton, it's mixed ethnicity.
My name's Natasha, both colored and black. Shade and race, unfortunately, is what it is.
In Zambia, you do get ostracized for being a little different.
It's who I am. I can't change anything about myself.
I'm blessed to be...
The only thing that I want to be able to compare myself to is the person that I am.
Do I have a right to feel proud of who I am?
Yes.
Why?
It is trendy to be black and darker skinned.
Why should it be a thing?
If I were to be a dark-skinned woman, right, I would be at the bottom of the food chain.
I just feel I have more to offer besides my skin colors.
I'm starting to appreciate everyone for who they are.
Proud of being a human being.
Don't think color is a problem.
We are just. Are we not?
That there is a sense of privilege in not even being able to account the fact that you are different or that there is something off or whatever.
I am still different and still Zambian.
Given our complicated colonial history as Africans, did you or do you believe that lighter skin was better, and why?
Definitely thought at some point lighter skin was better. And that's because there was a preconceived notion that white was pure, white was better, white was beautiful. And the media certainly doesn't help with what it portrays as well. So it creeps back in every now and again. So you somewhat have to give yourself a little shake and be like, listen, this is not the case. And that's not what I think today. Fortunately, that's not what I think today. But it is somewhat hard to completely rid myself of that thinking. It creeps back every now and again.
The challenge that came from colonialism is that you've been subjugated under the white person for so long, and then all of a sudden, now you need to see yourself as equal to them. And inherently now, we all know that I can probably say I am equal to the white man. And I'm sure you could all say the exact same thing, right? And so the media has, at that time, played a really strong role in portraying and marketing white people as successful and educated and disciplined. And so, yeah, there was a notion that white is right. And now for me, as someone who's in the middle of the fence, I wasn't sure, am I white, Asian, black? So what do I think? And so that forced me to look beyond the color and see people for who they are and not what they are. So when you have a conversation with someone, you don't hear their accent, you don't hear the way that they're throwing the words out, but you're listening to the actual words. And so that's something that I'm proud of as being mixed.
I did believe that it was similar to Lorenzo, I guess, with what I saw when I watched TV, what I was exposed to, what was given prevalence was whiteness. And so as a result, I felt that to be close enough to that is better. But now, I guess I would say it is what it is. And I'm having to get more and more. It's a constant act of defiance that I am here because I deserve to be here and I hold space for a reason. So I think it's now more a focus on self and my value.
I think it's something that I still struggle with today. Just automatically, if I walked into a room, the first person I would think was the intelligent one was the white guy. Having to reel myself back into, I'm just as good as that guy, or in some things I'm better. An experience I just remembered was I met this white dude that was putting computers together, and I ended up having a conversation about the components of that computer. What he didn't get was I understood computers. And we started to talk about processors, graphics cards and stuff. And I told him, the stuff that you chose is not the best. And he argued. And then I started to drop information like, oh, there's this, that's this, that's this. And he was stunned. And that, I usually use that to allow myself to think, you know what, I'm just as good. I'm just as good. So I think at some point, I did believe it, and I still struggle with it till now. But more so now, I'm having to remind myself that I'm just as good.
I will answer that question by addressing what Lorenzo said and what Rumbani said. Very interesting. Lorenzo said, I am equal to you. I feel I am equal to you, to the white, light-skinned. And Lorenzo said, I am just as good. For me, that's a problem. Because when do you ever get to reach a point where you say, you are equal to me? You are just as good as I am. Yeah? So already I feel like there is a sense of putting oneself down. But getting back to the question itself, the reason why we speak this way is because of our history that we spoke of already, that we were colonialized at some point, and then at some point we began to watch these people on TV, in the form of action. They are the ones that were acting out. They were selling their world, they were selling what they were doing and everything else that they were doing. And so they just appeared to be so very important and so very intelligent. And we were just at the receiving end, just watching, just receiving. Oh, they've built a car. And here it comes down to Africa and now everybody is driving a car. We didn't do that. And so we placed them at a level of superiority. But that's now just speaking on the extreme ends when we are talking about race. But talking about colorism, where does it really, get to come in? How we socialize amongst ourselves as differently, shaded. That's where another challenge comes in.
To say that I haven't received privilege would be irresponsible. I
experienced it today.
I haven't not experienced privilege.
I do experience privilege every day.
It's strange that, I have to say that I am Zambian.
Not privilege.
They must be doing something for themselves, and so they're making money.
Because I'm a lighter skin tone.
I have experienced privilege, and
there is an issue.
Attitude comes out.
Privilege exists in very different forms.
In regards to my race,
I am very Zambian.
They want a tip from you.
People said I was the cutest because of my complexion.
Because I'm lighter skinned.